Well, all right. Good evening. And welcome to Porcupine Stand here on YouTube with Seobet. Well, in Samuno, some still. I think says here my engineer who official packet siepa. My last year by this time now, we were planning on building this. And finally, the dream is becoming a reality, and it will get better next year. It will get better. The Hianen kwa Tianwa Kai in our pie boom say, Yamima Hoding na Nyoma Yesusu a Pessia de Bremono. I see a 7 with the best of news, but at least this year you're breaking a lot of stories. Stories are channel we are breaking it also. I can't even compile it. Yeah, I was a Christmas man can't want some. Normally, I don't do that because data on se ba me damasepa. Mama subscribe to SOTV football. Mama subscribe to Porcupine Stand. And now there is a new channel. SOTV football no many bamos near the Adani local. Blasters, commentary, or her. And I move with passion. So I have a channel called Sports in Tree. Yes, that's my new channel. 2025. Honey, a bit dedicated for a different thing, especially foreign news. But more on that later. Dear Damase, more support to Seobe network. More can and ama network ne do dear do ye damunya amase. Enye skasem, enye send him away. But the love must show you massive. We are hoping that on Friday, Kwambeka Saturday, but on Friday, Kotoko be dim kunim. Oh, Friday nanka Kotoko dim kunim. And Kanyana say against Gold Stars. Near Bojani Gumwa. Na channel ni fra dumu kwa dumu. Well, you news nenum radio mamo. Me start with Isaac Mintah. Da jeni ho me pentem. Traffic na kre okrum na drop in tiasi ekofie. Isaac Mintah ko player status committee twice. On Adriana Stars mano ade freno release letter. In the system, his last club is Adriana to a court twice. Now, from what we've been told, the player status committee is here on Thursdays. Good. They've engaged Adriana on those 2 occasions. My source chairman said, Wamumba, Adriana and show up. Whether in writing or in person. You can't watch more channel. Now, I do my Thursday. A holiday. Okay. Thursday at 26th of December. 25th, 26th, a holiday. Intiana na ye din komo baby ah. And na penny be tiam and I say obed now him said Thursday holiday there. Will the player status committee sit on cases? That was the question of Bisame. And media was my first story na me na me kom me konya na explanation here more. My friend part 2. One that works at the FA man Kotoko camp and one other person I mean say or a proper football administrator, Penny Bako. Penny ne peke, ye didn't come up bebre. He was even talking, we are talking about even Yawano. Or fire Yawano assemble, Muse, Kotoko wings, no. Sake peki pite peki bat. You can send Kotokoma Yawano nations. I send Kotoko finding a way of stealing Yawano. Oh. Now can't wings, Now that we are talking about that's a different conversation. I mean, he's going to nations, so we will talk about that on SOTV. And Mibisane say, do they sit during holidays? I'm not say Debbie. Naturally, they don't sit during holidays. But he has a feeling when you're confirmed, or see, he has a feeling that because the transfer window transfer window ne be intino. Clubs and players want to move intino. It is possible say ebia they might sit before a year the holidays. And now say they can even decide to sit on Friday after the holiday and handle cases. Until they catch them and say either holiday and look likely that they will sit, but either they will do it the day after the holiday or the day before the holiday. This is what the football administrator catch me. I have a friend at the FA. He did not pick the call till I'm doing this video. And it means that if they decide to sit on Friday, then Kotoko registering the player will be difficult. Therefore, the likelihood that Isaac Mintah be available for Gold Stars game, it keeps dropping every day based on holiday in Seminar Barbershop, where public holiday kesiye pa untimi nhyɛ sɛ nipa no nkɔ adwuma ti ɔno you soon experience edu saa bro mo cases so they can decide to go the following day but day na ankasa de ɔmo setting ne bɛyɛ den. So that's what I can say about Isaac Mintah, the new one aba be boom where foforo aba be boom foforo aba be boom. I feel the pain of the boy. I mean Kwame Pokuba later Kotoko register na wie ama and then I'm the secretariat no more kanyoma boom trying to get him to sign, like trying to get his registration done. Now at the NHA I can feel his pain, but more on that later. Ewo channel no so ochina me Mintah ho adwuma yie pa because me sure about channel no pa de na menya comprehensive news on Isaac Mintah matini tew e de amount metwa so Hafiz Ibrahim a player yaka ne ho nsem bebre ewo channel yi so. I quite remember Zakito ne breaking the story about Hafiz Ibrahim. Yeah. Then ye course reure muana. Ye did lot abremwa. I think Hafiz story ko mo SO TV ni nyane first answer kwa na me de ba ha. Good. Na in 78 hour. And ne mene former Santo Kotoko. Penyini bi adi nkomo. He is not the Kotoko Penyini. You normally see him around stadium. But on family channel in the agro. And he's or penifoni bia. Me share video we meba WhatsApp no. Or share we no start mame ne remarks. No see information or what. Because sometimes I ask questions. I have a reason to go and bisa questions in the videos. To say Isaac Mintah, I have a reason to maybe bisa question. Because I know the people watching us, especially in Pennyphone, they will contact me right after the video to give me the info to come and share. Nyan's info ne nkutnyenya na kutame. So, and no as I was studying my video now, I asked the question about how did you see the performance of Hafiz Ibrahim? This morning, any time of friend and I'm sure yen kasa after 12. After 12 I'm a friend. Then he was like, Obed, Hafiz na me hu nene die. I said Tinedu timi bo. Tinedu betimi abo. We should extend Blaze contract and let Tinedu also play rather than go and spend money on a different player. So, as a former Kotoko legend, he's a good player. But Senke last season, time as Sharif Mohammed prior na, and anka January transfer ne window nebia, can you tell Kotoko to go all out and sign Hafiz? Tien komoni ye. Ose last season, nanka window nebia na, time as Sharif prior na, can ye ka, when him penny for beka se diombe bia, cause that time na play. Bo a chiri. Tini here defensive midfielder. I said that time no. Che Jamana inti menu no munyine hunuso. Rocky Jamana findrui to play. And tinket no dear. He will tell the management to go all out. But this season is different. I say in team is playing so well. Both as one player, one pivot, or two pivots, as a double pivot. Meaning our bony ye. Now, Blay, Esobeka and home board double pivot, they are all playing it well. So there is Blay and there is Intim. Our Munina Betimia Bo as defensive midfielders for Asante Kotoko. And I'm saying, okay. Then I also throw the question that, Father, but say, normally, Kotoko legends, I call them Father. I'm saying, Father, I say when I was against Nigeria best of players. Nigeria League, Chromo for more yard dear pan buy. No say no cray. But the defensive midfield is currently not a problem for Asante Kotoko. Now some Michelle baby quote. Or say it is not a problem for Asante Kotoko. Now say Siano. The problem is that Kotoko fixing a blade. At least in the can radio 1.5 years. Or say at least a some my blade 1.5 years. Now as a half is to end this season and 1 year for next season. Even if Kotoko qualifies for Africa, he can play. No stay. Then Intim is there. Then Tinedu is there. So now the plan is how Ogum can bring the best out of Tinedu. That should be the focus. Into a sit there, no, or to say maybe about $50,000 not there. Yes, sir. It be a 1 year problem. The 50,000. I might on say Christmas. I'll do a lot of interviews. To the either you do a phone interview and you know the person, and whichever means. Into a set, the defensive midfield is not a problem. Oh, so no who can't say weekend the boy kit to be by. Eben ne mua so no cry ho. Inti Hafiz yard, but Kotoko should not be breaking the bank for Hafiz. Opinion American asemi. Ninsemu do Kotoko. Your invisible faces around Kotoko decisions. Inti Hafiz deal. I can confidently tell you, say, there will be key people within Kotoko who will object to the deal. Period. They will object to the deal. Because now, say, in the next Coach Malik Jabel interview or meeting with Ogum, discussion around Tinedu Bema, don't be surprised. Kotoko paid 1.8 billion for Tinedu, 180,000 Ghana cedis for Samuel Tinedu. Tika Kotoko Tinedu no for Legon cities. And then ana Ebony, any Legon cities 50-50%. Eko PMO player status committee in Zawakaya. So the moment Kotoko announced Blay, I'll come to Blay. Kotoko announced Blay no. It is looking like the defensive midfield position fade out of the conversation, kakra. It's about how Tinedu can prove himself to be an option with the defensive midfield. The transfer, no, Hafiz there, no, say, a home be free, so, and a baby free, so, but te bayra memoir. No aka say so bad. A brand na boba no. Me catch ho. But they believe that he is not a finished product. So if he's not a finished product, he's not a world class than omo mohon dia. And enyo omo mohon ye adwumane enjane. Elvis Cheba for Uchi NBA game no against Dreams FC. Obi o hey game no be our pride. Emma Kotoko me any free. I don't know the extent of Cheba's injury. But on Saturday, Che and Timian grab the opportunity. Elvis Cheba for Uche. Well, let's wish you a speedy recovery. Yeah, wish you a speedy recovery. And then me guy and uncle Kotoko training ground. Me and Kasa so men call Christmas. Yeah, I'll try and be going there. Mamen call. So I don't know the extent of Elvis Cheba's injury. But Okaya, time at which he started training, Mekabi. Near Kotoko supporters, a chita for be chairman K5 more Safu Jemfi, Chumberema, Omo ko training grounds and say kai awuche ebo. Awuche wa masa ankofo ni nyina ansa esi form. Nti ebe show speed recovery. Ebe show speed recovery but the omu no you are not doing it awuche. You are not doing it. Onye Tiama the conversation of 3 strikers I can't say some of the youth team players be called load. I can't show. It's CMN. But the conversation of 3 strikers, oh man, dimu pa. Because I said, memene dano the amount for who you know. Now quite says I'll bet you are a Kotoko a sign. Inti speedy recovery, but you are not living up to expectations. It's something you must change moving forward. No idea. Blay meeting akoso. Coach Akwesi Apia any Blay. May I call a call office? The nipa ne pick your catch I'm still in a meeting. Let's talk later. We are hoping for something positive, which means about China the new cry. We are hoping for something positive. At least if he can stay for 1 year. And kebe de pa. You go trying something positive. Eddie free or but the fact is him by as a time and ye didn't community and him by I know Eddie or ha me de bro. Now me de asante koroko IMC any management and come up bro. I'm trying to pick something from my PC. Me de bro say there will be other names. Other names beba. Announcement ni bi beba. Nene konkonsa bi ami be di amaso betimi ayehye. Konkonsa bi awu di oni say wa aso betimi ayehye because eye de esemenka because utim uka wan hwe yi a na atrekew. But esemeka. Say efiada Friday will be the last Kotoko home game in 2024. In 2024, that will be the last Kotoko home game in 2024. Sir, who say? Papa Bia oye ojeje kakra. Sir Ogum eba post match. Now who papa bi ojeje kakra. Owa kakra. On what to say me watching no. Chrome hadie. Sante kwa kwechi tafo nim ne pa. O Taiba Stadium pa. So who is all ka Ogum who a na wahye no so ama me say obeka MC no hwe menyo. They met me aka no. Mama description no. So when in a perimeter, I'll be in this Friday they make a stadium. Friday I'll try and be at the stadium. But I same way I'm making. I'm making. Masubet me I say. Asante Koroko IMC set to name a new member before the year will end. The man will be spotted at the Barbara Sports Stadium on Friday. Story now, no. Mary, make me kebi but Mary. The man will be spotted at the Barbara Sports Stadium on Friday doing. And yet, you know, he will be doing things at the stadium. Obey Nyoma will stadium hobby. I'm wohu. Bones will be bank team. No, you will see it, you will feel it. And no, no. I say no, I say me and hobby. Na ye twaso. Nyame ya adimo china sante koroko be train wa dakwajache. Unya akwanya betimi afa ho. No what me akwa community bia am ye hu se ne omako. Frederick Asare contract ne de ɛno deɛ adane nsɛm bebree. Freddie contract ne deɛ ɛyɛ ana ɛho nsɛm bi ambae because clearly from what I'm picking ɔmo nya response ɛmfiri ne hɔ. For now deɛ ɔn sɛ Freddie deɛ ne yɛ summer. So for now the focus is about how to get Blay to extend his contract before January. Nti wiki ɛwɔ mu ya the leadership want to announce Blay. So what you say? Me see me nya details of their meeting, but they want to announce Blay contract extension week way more. And komunya yempa, okay? Can they will announce it, shoot a video with Blay, and use that as part of the match promo against Gold Stars. Also, match promo against Gold Stars. Ukwada and then Yawada. Most of the media houses ever cut off. They will not be doing sports. Among your sports. So Kotoko can now promote their game against Gold Stars on social media. Yes, on social media. Ubia ofie, but narrative no and on be push on social media. YouTubers don't go on break. Yabe ejuma. And so if you can get the deal done, imagine Ochana, Nanka Chana Nopa, na Kotoko announce so Blay extend the contract. It will be part of the narrative. Wednesday, or may release Blay video. Oh, then Blay na ba mumbra meshe ni ade. Oh, that kind of thing. Because at the moment, Kotoko team net down no players on my charge as this Blay can home. If not the oldest. Because a Blay eka ogum team na G league na ogum team na G league. It looks like aka Blay pe. Oh, to imagine some penny force you be omo ye yibi di ache Blay. Oh, na sa ceremony na ba. You can imagine. So they want to finish that this week. But aside, you know, omo ye Blay na all efforts be kwa asare. That is Freddie Kasare on how to get him to extend his contract for Asante. But at the moment, the focus is on Blay. I know na me ye ho adwuma ediama. Transfer window na biene. Ebiene. Minya any news from someone I trust concerning player for Fraba training grounds. Minya bi. On say my coach on say me nipa na nko, me aso ma nko. Ba enya bi. Yente hwe. And officially, min koma medie no player has been registered. Kwame poku de na na mpanifo peso mu wie ni ya. But as at enumere no na yenyan kan gumasum si awie. Ti emfa ni nyina nko so chena nopa. Patcho atin komanas. Free agent no more market no. Free agent no more market. Min hwehwe mu ene enra question me beside concerning free agent no left back manya bi say there be yemfa free agent bia. Winger there be Eduku any Mintah omo. But there will be an announcement. There will be an announcement before the Gold Stars game. In an ideal situation, Kotoko nya oba announce Blay contract extension. Oba announce a new player as a promo mechanism. Na send you two just say Kwame Poku Kotoko unveiling before the game against Arsenal. Na nkasa player no so no club now unveiling before the game against Gold Stars. These are all plans. But say bebem say besi nyame nenim. And all that will be answered later. Ewo eyen komodie num na yehu de elko na yehu sene bibia eso eye fine ewo. Nti anumre de kasa tentin wo yi entoponko. Blade ye no 6 months, 1.5 ni nyina wo. But the news of the day is that there is a plan to push Tinedu over spending money on Hafiz Ibrahim. That is what I can tell you this evening. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye.